Asmodeus 1.4 is out right now, and I'm here to tell you about what's included. And the first and foremost, it's pretty obvious, woman. What is included with woman? Well, you get all the amazing features from Asmodeus, but this time he has fucking titties. Everything that you love about Asmodeus is also here. All the guns with custom hand gestures, just for her, of course. Everything fits flawlessly, as you can see here. And with the book, change all your horns and whatnot. Everything works just like how it would on Asmodeus. Of course, lots of custom work has gone into her, like holding items uniquely. And the areas of the face have been adjusted and whatnot. And her head and body have been completely retextured from scratch. Obviously, I can't show you what it looks like without the jacket on for obvious reasons, but just know it's all custom, and there are some small differences, like how on her back there is a different image on the back. Oh yeah. But yes, I have lovingly put all of Asmodeus' features onto a woman base and head, made plenty of adjustments just for her. This has been a highly requested feature, and I am very happy to deliver for free! If you have the core version of Asmodeus or higher, you will get this version of Asmodeus completely for free. This woman version of Asmodeus is a completely free update, and so if you have the core version or above, you will get her gold version, and supporter version. But Lord, I would have gladly paid for money for this. Why is it free? Well, I'm really bad at business, and I don't want people to have to spend more money if they're just going to use the woman version of Asmodeus. That kind of feels bad. Like, imagine if I charge $10 and then you have to pay $85 for the supporter version. That just kind of, that didn't really sit right with me. Now, the woman version of Asmodeus is fantastic, but there is more to the update than just this. In this update, I have completely remodeled and retextured and done completely unique animations for both the rifle and the sword-off. Completely reimagined as rune weapons, and I'll show them off right now. So this is the new and improved rune rifle. Completely new animations, sounds, and logic that all have a drag and drop prefab. That's right, if you only buy this for Asmodeus, you only need to drag and drop it into a specific point, and all the logic I've written behind the scenes will take care of it all for you. But who cares about that if it's not even cool? Let me show you what it can do. As you can see here, this is the rune rifle. The lenses can flick up and you can aim through. When you fire, that is the rune rifle, and now this is the rune sword-off. Let me show you what it can do. These weapons are honestly some of the coolest things I've ever made. The aesthetic and design I'm super proud of, and the way they shoot and what they do and all the sounds I am deeply, deeply proud of. Now, these also work on any model you want. They are drag and drop prefabs onto Asmodeus, but if you want to use them for any other avatar, you can do that. And I'll be making a video on how to do that. It's a super easy process. Anyone will be able to follow it. These will be available for $10 on my store, as they are both ready for Asmodeus and for any other model. The standalone version has a menu toggle, so you won't be grabbing it. You won't have to grab it from anywhere. You simply need to toggle it on and tell it to go on the right or left hand. and it'll work completely like how I've shown it off in this video. But all the other fixes for Asmodeus coming in 1.3 are all really small things. Yeah, lots of small little improvements that you probably won't notice. But what you might notice is that the files in Unity have been organized a lot better, and I finally figured out how prefab variants work, and so working and editing Asmodeus has been so much easier. A change that you will notice, however, is that the shells that eject out of both the rifle and the sword-offs are now buffer particles and are also no longer aligned with your hand and whatnot. What I mean by that is that if I fire this and the shell comes out, before it would move around, like if I did this with my hand, it would move around and spin around. No longer does that. I can fire as many as I want, and they will just stay on the ground and will slowly move down the slanted surface. Let me see if I can show you with this. So the shells come out, and they just stay there, look. And I can move my hand around and rotate it as much as I want, and they are just gonna slowly move down on their own accord. They're completely not attached to your hand anymore. Yeah, besides a lot of little changes that I mentioned before, there's not much else. This update is actually quite special to me, even though it's a lot smaller than the 1.3 update. This is when I consider Asmodeus finished. When you're an artist, you will complete an artwork, but you could still work on it more, make it slightly better, continually add to it until you finally find it to be finished. And I think that with this update, Asmodeus is finally at that point where I am happy with him. Like, he is as good as I think he should be, and I'm incredibly happy with how he's turned out, and I can't think of any major changes I would make anymore. I think he is honestly done. But it doesn't mean I'm finished with him, though. It means that everything from now on is just a nice addition, which is honestly quite exciting. The rune weapons in this update was from the 250 sales roadmap that I did. It's taken me quite a while to make them because I wanted to make them real special because they are paid, and I also wanted to make it that you could put on other avatars and everything, which was a whole beast on itself. But in this time, the 500 sales is rapidly approaching. We're really not that far off 500 sales, which is just mind-blowing to me. I'm pretty sure all my avatars together in the past are around or maybe just above 500 sales. Like, it's honestly phenomenal that this one avatar could do this well. And I just wanted to say thank you so much to all of you. Every single person who has bought him or has told anyone about him and just spread the word and saying, look at this cool guy. I genuinely really want to say thank you so much. He has done better than any of my work in the past. And that's all thanks to all of you. So thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Asmodeus's future looks very bright. He's finally where I want him to be. He's got additions. And I think now it's time to begin something new. A lot of you may know I went on a trip to Vietnam, just as a little holiday and exploring the world and whatever. And I got so fucking bored, I literally bought a book. And I have written 12 pages in that book about my next avatar. I've written a book. It's from the point of view of a doctor, or implied to be some sort of doctor or research scientist, and he is writing about the next avatar. Next avatar will be a girl, as I like to go boy, girl, and she is going to be fantastic. Can't show you anything yet. There is one update in my updates channel, but it's nowhere near finished or it's nowhere near like presentable to a general big audience on YouTube or whatever. But look forward to my next one. She's gonna be a fucking killer. But yeah, that's everything in this update. Hope you enjoyed the video, and I hope to see you again soon. See ya. Oh yeah, that didn't take me 12 fucking tries to get right. Holy shit. Oh, fuck me. Oh yeah.